Yo, what up? It's me, your homeboy. We're back with another episode of Me When a Knight is Trying Rootsu. I don't know why I added Rootsu at the end there. We're joined by my dog, and also, well, I guess you're joining us too, from like a fundamental perspective. I'm locked the F in, bro. This is the lock-in arc. You know, we used to be on the variety arc, now we're on the lock-in arc. And we're still on Arc Knight mode. You'll inevitably see that, but I just thought it bared mentioning. But what if I was just based, chat? What if I was just built different? The good cycle? Oh, how delightful. So, what am I thinking about today? What controversial hot topic thing am I gonna say today? I don't know. It's Knight's Try, anything could happen. But I'm kind of in a good mood right now, you know? I've got my dog lying on my leg, very cute. She's taking a little snooze. We're playing a little Knight's Try. The game is much, much louder than I remember. But you know what? I'm here for it. We're vibing. Although it is kind of hard to hear myself think. The game's music is way louder than it was originally, I think. And also, is it a different song? That's crazy. But you know, it's just another day of being chillin', I suppose. Oh my god, I'm locked the F in, bro. Using 100% of my brain. Oh my god, we're ballin'. Can you believe it? This goes hard. Feel free to take a screenshot. Oh god. The worst part. Okay, this is good. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Frame perfect. One frame jumps. He's locked the F in. I would fail at that jump. That would be funny. Alright, so now that we're at the complicated part of the game, where I can't banter as effectively because I need to focus on these incoming missile attacks, how are you all doing today? Don't worry, we'll get knocked back to the start of the game soon enough, so I won't have to worry about this. You know, I'm doing alright. Today has been uneventful so far, which is always good, I think. Sometimes when you have a day that's eventful, it can be a little stressful, you know? But if you have an uneventful day, the biggest crime is that it's a little boring. But you know what? An uneventful day that we begin the evening with some good old-fashioned Knight's Try. I don't know why I'm saying good old-fashioned, this is episode 3. It's nice. Now this jump always is a little bit difficult. Ah. Oh my god. Bro, that's not even funny. I'm trying my best here. And I'm getting domed. It's weird because they don't all explode, so you can't use the explosion as like a soundbite to know when to run, because only the ones that hit the environment explode. Pixel perfect. Pixel perfect jumping. I still don't get what the point is for that side. Bad cycle. We wait. Beautiful. Perfect. Now we need to be quick because, you know, we're still being shot at by the bombs. So what kind of whack-ass crystal prison are you putting me in over here? I'm not a big fan of it. I wonder if we can ride on the wooden part, but we would fall to our death if we failed. Ah. We can hide over to the left side over there. And then we can wait to go. I think that works out really well. Oh, whoops. I got killed by it, bro. Anyways, that's enough of being locked in. We can go back to being bad at the game now. We saw new content already in the average viewer duration, so I'm okay with that. We can just run around this house for the next 40 minutes. I think that's all right. So, for me, right, a lot of my free time has been dedicated to doing Final Fantasy XIV stuff. And, you know, the channel has had some, whatchamacallits, because of that. Because I'm trying to get as much stuff done as I possibly can in 14. While it's still, like, hot off the presses, I guess you could say. But, I was having a conversation with Plunger last night. And, you know, Plunger and I, we get into these, like, deep philosophical, we get into these deep philosophical, like, content creator things where we start talking about, you know, this or that in relation to YouTube or in relation to just content creation in general. Is like one of those things where I don't know why it makes me think of this, and this is a very disrespectful thing to say to both of us. Sorry, I had to briefly lock in for that. But it always reminds me of, even though I don't think this is what we're doing, because we're just talking to each other about it and we're going over it, it's a fun conversation, and I like having these conversations too. But I don't know why it makes me think of this. But like people who are quote-unquote economists, but the way that they make their money is by selling you a book. You know, they make their money by yapping about it and not actually doing it. I don't know why that makes me feel that way. Wait for a good cycle. Wait for a good cycle. Ooh, that was the worst cycle imaginable. But thank you, Heaven. Thank you so much. I think the conversations that we have, despite that being in the back of my mind, to where I'm like, yeah, we're yapping about it instead of doing it. Despite having that evil, intrusive thought in the back of my mind, I do enjoy the conversations, and I do think that they are insightful to, like, kind of just think about what you're doing on... Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. Thank you. I think it is, like, insightful to have, like, a conversation like that. And I think it's good. I think it's a good conversation to have, you know? And I think that we do have, like, decent insight for, like, where we are at in our, you know, content creation journeys. Kind of awkward to go against the grain for that. You want to move with it. The Pog cycle? Nice. I don't know why I called that the Pog cycle, but I did. Alright. Took us 6 minutes to get halfway where we were on the, whatchamacallit, in the first 3 minutes. But we were talking about it, and, you know, it was a nice conversation. And it made me think of what I'm doing on the channel and how I want to keep it going. And I think, like, if you don't do edited videos, right? Like, everybody has their own style in what they do. If you don't do edited content, right? I think you have a couple of ways that you could go about doing a YouTube thing or like a streamer thing like this. And I think the best case scenario, if you're like doing it from scratch and you aren't me, is to probably be a streamer. Because I think being a streamer has a lot more potential for the unedited genre. And but here's the thing, I kind of have like the weirdest, I'm gonna call it a skill set for this, just because it makes more sense to say out loud. I have a I kind of have the niche weird skill set for content creation. Because if you're doing videos, right, you typically don't want, like, you typically want those videos to be edited or produced in some way, because that's the advantage that you have over a live format, you know? And so you can have some, like, tricks of the trade to kind of make up for what you might be missing out on. That's the hardest jump in the game, bro. I'm gonna do, like, a top 10 most difficult Knights try things. That's gonna be one of them. But basically, if you're doing something live, you want to have a skill set of being able to make it entertaining. I almost want to say it's like is it the Germa effect of he makes nothing funny? Where it's like, you can be in any environment where nothing's happening and you can make something entertaining happen, right? Like, that's the ideal scenario if you're trying to stream, is you're able to make, whatever bits that you have going on work with the game or whatever you're doing, and any potential dead air that you have as well. Because, like, if you're streaming dead air, that's the biggest, like, that's the evil, right? That's the thing that everybody's frightened of, is dead air. That's why you have all these streamers who are constantly trying to make things happen. Is because dead air is frightening. Or they run, like, ad breaks during dead air, you know. Because dead air, you know, you have one sort of, like, your viewership concentration breaks for a moment, and then they're clicking off to go watch another streamer, you know? So, I am sort of doing the weird hybrid of, I don't have the advantages of doing a video format. Well, I have a few of them, right? But not a lot. And then I don't have the advantages of doing the live format, which is the audience participation. Or the ability to adapt to a dynamic situation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cry, I think. So, I think videos that are minimal editing or no editing, they're very interesting in how they work, because you're in a situation where, right, like live streaming, you have the dynamic audience interaction, the ability to react and like do things in the moment that like a video doesn't allow you to do. And then the advantage with videos is that you can edit it. You can be like, you can have little like editing gags or little editing jokes, and I rarely do anything like that. And so my niche, or like what I'm doing, is just stream of consciousness, right? Uninterrupted stream of consciousness. And it's actually made my skill sets for both of the other, like, you know, streaming and edited videos worse. And you can see this with how Plunger and Tourmaline had to edit around me, right? When they were editing, when they were doing like the Lunasid and the Dark Souls, right? They had to edit around me because my style is just 24/7 uninterrupted stream of consciousness. And on a live stream, you can't do that because live streams are dynamic and always changing, right? Anything can happen on a roll hack. Shoutouts to Simple Flips. But for a video, you can eliminate all dead air. You don't have to be on like a live stream, and you don't have to fill any dead air because you can just edit it out or add something in post to fill the dead air, you know what I mean? So by not wanting to do editing for every video, and for trying to, whatchamacallit, make it to where like the unedited videos, I sort of approached it like a live stream, kind of, but not really. That's all you gotta do. Uh-oh. 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 It was over. The rancidity. And so, because I didn't want to edit the videos, and I didn't want there to be dead air, I developed a style that is ill-suited for video editing, and it's ill-suited for live streaming as well. And I think that's interesting. So I think that I am a good extra on a live stream, you know? Because I don't have to be always on like the main streamer, but I am capable of filling dead air by doing bits. But I sort of need someone to, I don't know, it's a little bit weird, right? And I'm not very good at it either. I don't have a lot of practice with it. And I think about when Tourmaline invites me on her streams, because it's my style of commentary and stream of consciousness does not work in an environment where you have, like, the main streamer. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, I got stuck in the wall. I don't think the Lord can save me. Because I'm pretty sure this is hell. But, you know, like, that style, like, the style that I have does not work as well in a dynamic environment with a chat. And also, another thing is the endurance element of it, right? Like, I only gotta do this for 40 more minutes, right? And that 40 more minutes is gonna be a breeze. Like, that's gonna be easy. I'm not even gonna sweat it. I'm not even gonna think about it. It's just gonna happen, you know? And then, once I start to feel a little bit tired, and I don't want to record Nice Try anymore, I can just stop, you know? I'm not locked in for a 4-hour stream. Now, a 4-hour stream is short, right? You see a Tourmaline stream, guess what? That's just like 8 hours. I think she did like a 13-hour stream recently. Like, that's unreasonable. I don't know how you do that. That's crazy. Let's have a different approach here. This is the hardest part, you know? Beautiful. Wonderful. Excellent. We're back. It's look who it is. It's look where he is. You'll love to see it. Like, I don't know how anybody does, like, a endurance stream on the regular. It just doesn't seem sustainable. I'm dead. I lived. Let me lock in. Bro called me trash. There's gotta be like a jump upgrade you can get or something. Like, I don't understand why that would be there. I'm so scared. I'm so scared! No! What was I gonna say? Something about endurance streams. I don't get it. I think it's way too difficult. And I could never. I don't think I could anyways. And so, you know, that's probably one of the reasons why I don't agree to go on Tourmaline's stream a lot of the time, is because she just goes so hardcore, you know? I can't, like, I struggle to record, like, a backlog for World of Horror, you know? Like, recording a backlog for World of Horror that's like 4 or 5 episodes, that's hard. You know? That's not easy for me. I excel in random stream of consciousness stuff for like oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, we're still being shot. Okay, you can bob and weave them. Wow. We're being corner camped. I wonder what's over there, because we can clearly go that way. It's fine. I'm not gonna reach. Sorry, I'm a little scared right now. That's not even shooting out of the cannon. Go, go, go. Move, move, move. Go, go, go. Move, move, move. I got domed, bro. They were beating my ass to death, sister. Sorry. This is the most tense moment in the game. So I do need to kind of, like, lock in. Hopefully. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah, I don't know if I made it. Woo, barely. New tech, I suppose. What? The wind! The music right there, that was great. The wind! The wind! I lost my train of thought, but yeah, no, I'm not good in endurance for recording. And I think, like, the backlogs kind of prove that, because I get a little unhinged. Oh, I didn't think the ones at the bottom would get me there. Alright, this is our last try. We're going this way. I wonder if we could go hijack that old one and, like... have more potential mess-ups. This is kind of cool seeing it from up here. I don't know if it'll take us anywhere or there's anything cool to see here. Maybe I picked the wrong side. Yeah, there's nothing cool to land on over here. Oh, you know what we can do, though? Check it out. Hell yeah! Alright, let's die. But yeah, no, like, I think that my style of recording videos, and it's not my style, you know, like, there are other people who have been doing this style a lot better and a lot longer, obviously. I think we can think of a few of them right off the top of our heads, right? It's obviously inspired, but when I say my style, I mean the style that I use, you know? In the arms of the angel. Thanks, heaven. I think the style that I use, and I'm talking about it like it's like a sword art style or whatever, right? But how I go about making videos and how I've sort of like trained myself to make videos and how I've gotten, I would say, pretty competent at making videos is in a way that I have very little experience and training with live streams, and while I do occasionally bust out the edited banger, as it were, I do think that those are few and far between. And I'm not complaining, mind you, I'm just kind of like shooting the crap, you know? I'm talking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm ranting about it. I'm raving about it. I'm being incoherent in the funny night game about it. Me and waiting Rutsu. So true, bestie. So I'm not complaining, I don't mean that at all. But what I do mean is, like, I think the style that the style that I've crafted for myself, it's a bit of a weird one, and it requires it to be in its proper environment for me to be, like, you know, entertaining. I could have made it. I could have made it, but I didn't want to. I could have made it, but I was worried. I was scared. This has never been easier. And that's one of the things that's fun about games like this, is that at the start, it's impossible content. And then, you know, it's like a Savage Raid. At the beginning, it's impossible, and then once you figure it out, it's so easy a baby could do it. And that's the life that we're living. Told them you were living. You thought I was gonna die there? No, I'm gonna die here. That's what the writers say. Now, and if I don't follow the script, they're gonna get mad at me. Maybe the writers are gonna send me an email for insubordination. But maybe I'm just funky with it. Maybe I'm just built different. That part is the sketchiest part in existence, yeah. Oh, I jumped. I tried to anyways. We got this, we got this. We got this, gamers. Aw, we don't got this. I just think that because I have this unconventional style that doesn't fit editing nor live streaming, that's something that I have to think about in how I take content into the future. Let's go gambling! I can't stop winning. Yippee. Yeah, I just think that it's something where, because stream of consciousness is not in the recipe for... It's not in the cookbook, you know? It's not how you go to YouTuber Academy, you go to Twitch Streamer Academy, you go to Kick Streamer University. You don't want to go to Kick Streamer University, that's a bad place. You go to Justin.tv community college, you know. They don't teach you how to do that. They teach you how to do the funny, you know? How to commit to the bit. But the bit that I've committed to, it's a weird one. And we're gonna have to figure that out. And by we, I mean me. But as like a content creator, you say we instead of yourself because it's like a disambiguation, alluding to the chat, so that it makes the viewer at home feel more involved than they actually are. That's a little mental manipulation trick for you. What the hell's going on down there? You ever think about that? Maybe we'll find out. Yippee! Just 5 more minutes, by the way. There is that stupid boss fight in Texas. Most unhinged statement anyone's ever said if you aren't keeping up with Final Fantasy XIV. There's a zone that's basically just Fantasy Texas, and there's a boss fight in there. It's a snake guy. And if you kill him, you get a capybara. And everybody wants the capybara, you know? Everybody wants the capybara. So, people are camping out, and people keep saying, just 5 more minutes, guys. Just 5 more minutes. By the way, speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, because we don't talk about that enough, one of my FC members, she started playing the MSQ now, and I'm so sorry, Bakul Jaja's baby girl, but you've broken containment even in the Webweaver actual filler Knights Try series. You're like, Bakul Jaja's baby girl mentioned, bottom text. If you thought you could escape from it, not even here is safe, I'm so sorry. She got to the 93 trial, and she just said in the chat, Bakul Jaja's baby girl will pay for this. And Listen, the funniest thing about... Listen, we did the Dawntrail discourse in the last episode, which hasn't been uploaded yet, so but I don't know how angry you are at me about that. But the Dawntrail discourse episode, Dawntrail discourse has disappeared from my Twitter timeline because it's just people thirsting over Bakul Jaja. Which, you know what? Based. Maybe people do like bad boys. Also, how does that work? What are the mechanics on that, okay? Are you dating both of them? Because it's one body, and people refer to them like singular, Bakul Jaja. Well, I guess the second jaw means the second head, right? But, like, they're called the Blessed Siblings. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't go. Oh my god, I didn't go. Oh my god, I didn't go. Okay, we're fine. We're back. Oh my god, do you ever think about that? You ever think about that? Just maybe? Do you ever comprehend that? This is the most nerve-wracking part. Because it's so easy, but I'm gonna mess it up one day and it's gonna be so sad. But that day is not today. In the beginning of Dawntrail, there was bad, stinky, icky discourse. And now, there is just thirsting over Bakul Jaja. Which, okay. The thing about Bakul Jaja, and the thing about the Blessed Siblings, right, that I don't get, I never seen this before. That's never happened. So, they're two heads, two brains, one body, but like half of the body is the magic casting lizard, and then the other half of the body is the fighting lizard, right? That's a very reductionist, very simple. Are they considered one person? Because they have the same name, it's just one of them is the, you know, the fighting head, and the other one is the magic head. So they share the same name, so it's like Galul Jaja, Bakul Jaja. The one guy from the hard Heaven, A Realm Reborn dungeon, I forget his name. Oh, not even close. Always lucky, never punished. Whoops. You know, you do something like that as a treat every once in a while. You be a little silly-pilled, silly-coated. You trip over your own two clumsy feet. This is very ill-fated. Oh my god, World of Horror reference? So, like, Bakul Jaja's baby girl, are they dating both of them? Are they considered one of them? Is there a legal precedent for this? What side quest from A Realm Reborn explains this? Because there's lore from A Realm Reborn that is relevant to Dawntrail that's just like some random-ass side quests. Definitely. Because that's everything in this game. There's a random A Realm Reborn side quest that explains everything. That's just how Mafia works, you know? And what the hell am I supposed to do with this? I could just run this way. Oh my god. Holy shit! And we're back, baby. We're not back, baby. I'm falling to my death! We're back. The knight wins by doing absolutely nothing. One more. Alright, we full send it. I think I jumped way too early. Oh my god. That always feels so close. Now, what the hell are we doing here? Oh, that's how that gets ya. I understand now. I understand the vision. I mean, I think Bakul Jaja's baby girl is 100% dating. Both heads, the whole body, all that jazz, right? Because they are horny for that lizard man. See, this is a question that you should ask during Pride Month. Is it okay to use she, her pronouns for somebody who calls themselves a baby girl when you don't know them? But, let's see. Oh, God. Sorry, this is like the worst part of banter, because I'm in absolute hell right now. Okay, go. Disrupt the firing algorithm by jumping. I'm very scary. I'm very scared. I am very scary, that's true. I'm just kind of built different right now. Oh my god. Oh no! But what do I do against the air here, right? Like, I think I have to hit this corner. And then what? Oh no. Oh no. What's the trick? What's the trick? What's the trick? When do I jump? What's the trick? What's the trick? Where's the wind? Oh my god. I don't know what the trick is. I don't know what the I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the gimmick is. Okay, I think I understand. I think I understand. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I get it. I get it. I get it. I know what to do. What's down here? I guess we'll never know. It really is. It's look who it is. We're back again. I mean, this is just home at this point, you know? This is like you walk outside your front door and you go on a walk. This is just a nice stroll in the park. But I get it. I get it. I think we've made a lot of progress in this episode. And I think we can definitely get further in the next episode. We also died a lot less, you know that? Not today, Satan. Not today. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, the greed. But yeah, I guess I didn't really think about any anecdotes. Whoops! After that, I was kind of expecting us to have to lock in more. I will say something that makes me very happy, and I'll be very careful not to spoil anything, because it is in regards to the final boss of Dawntrail, but I'm not going to spoil anything. It's just that if you remember from the end of Endwalker, there is a YouTube channel who, and you shouldn't watch the video because it is a spoiler for the final boss, obviously, but the YouTube channel that did the final Endwalker, the final slam, where it's the final days music mixed with, is her theme the final days? I don't remember. I don't remember what her theme's called, but like the final boss of Endwalker, her theme mixed with the Space Jam song. Right? That, they've started a tradition where now they're mixing Space Jam into the final boss themes of, like, the final bosses. And so the final boss of Dawntrail has that now, and that came out on July 10th. And I remember seeing it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the greatest video of all time. And they included art that they commissioned of the final boss dunking. And it's just like, yes! I love that image so much, by the way. I was thinking about making it my Discord profile picture, because I just love that. Like, you ever see an image that you just adore? Like, you just, it brings you so much joy. Because for me, that is that image. Just a picture of the final boss of Dawntrail slam dunking is just so funny. Like, it brings me so much joy to look at that image, and there are so many amazing little details, too, that I could talk about if it wasn't a spoiler. Thank you, Heaven. Right, like, it's just such a delightful image. I love it so much. I've been sharing it with everybody that I know who's beaten Dawntrail, and I've been sharing the theme with it as well. And oh my god, it's great. Absolutely incredible. Whoops. Whoops. I really am in the GBJ. I have a couple of other images like that I just absolutely adore, and they bring me so much joy. And one of those, so one of them now is the image of the final boss of Dawntrail dunking, like slam dunking. And there's so many amazing little details for it that I absolutely adore. But a couple other images that just bring me a lot of joy is, there's one where it's like Michael Myers, it's my Twitter banner, where it's like Michael Myers is just this weird, like, elongated creature. Like, that's great. That brings me a lot of joy. That does spark joy. And then there's another one that I found recently. It was in, like, I'm trying to remember exactly what the context was, but it was like, I think it was like an artist on Twitter who was, like, feeling inadequate, and so they had, like, a venting thread, and then somebody replied, like, literally 100 times, right? Like, it was insane. Like, they replied 100 different times to that thread, and they were, you know, it was like a motivational guy where it's like, don't give up, you've got this, you can do it, your art is amazing, right? Like, just, woo! Thanks, Obama. You know, just like, it was this motivational thing, and people, like, there was somebody who was like, this guy when the artist starts doubting themselves, and they responded with his picture of this dinosaur standing upright in the rain with such a, like, this goes hard facial expression. And it's like that. I like collecting images that spark joy every time I see them. Even if the joy that they spark now is significantly less when I first saw them, they still spark joy consistently whenever I see them. They're great images, they're truly blessed. They're very good images. And you know what? We actually are ending a Knight's Try video on an anecdote for once. Although, admittedly, I'll be honest with you, we're not on Squire mode, right? So we can't save our progress. Shit. I was in a parallel dimension there via backwards long jump. Aw, crap. Let's go gambling! We made it back. That's beautiful. I don't think I have a second recording session in me. I mean, this whole... I finally did it. Well, that's a great place to end. That's a fantastic place to end. Oh my god. Back home at last. Where I belong. You know, foreshadowing is a narrative device. But yeah, here's the thing. We did a Knight's Try video, and it had a happy anecdote. Can you believe it? I'll put the images that I like. Not the Dawntrail spoiler, obviously, but I'll put the other two images that I like right here. So, thanks for watching. My name is Webweaver. I'll see you on the next episode of Knight's Try. I'm really enjoying this game. It's really fun. Even if it is just running and jumping.